A major pro, you get to have a little extra money, which is difficult for graduate students to live off such a tiny stipend, especially depending on your program. Some people have to pay out of pocket and their tuition isn't completely covered. And so an internship might be crucial in order for you to just survive as a graduate student. Next is that it will help you narrow down what you want to do in your career. While you're in your internship, you can say, hey, like I can see myself doing this for X amount of years from 9 to 5, or you can say, no, I can't see myself crunching numbers and doing data every day for however long, no matter how well it pays. Another pro is that you're able to network and start to meet people in your future career who can introduce you to other opportunities. And lastly, it's still job experience, whether or not you enjoyed the internship or not. You're able to utilize that to make you more marketable for the next opportunity, which is ultimately what we want. So some cons of having an internship while in graduate school is that it can be time consuming and it does take away from your research. I remember the summer that I had my policy fellowship, I went to my advisor and I said, hey, this is my plan for how I'm going to still be productive as a researcher and graduate student while I am doing this fellowship. I plan to work on this weekend, I plan to do this, I plan to submit this to you. And he said, do not worry about that. Enjoy, you're in DC for a summer, like enjoy your time. Do not worry about this. And so thankfully I did have a really supportive advisor, but another con could be if you have an advisor that's not supportive and is expecting you to still be productive in your research while you're doing these internships, that can be a bit overwhelming. And lastly, you know, burnout is real. I know that I dumped a lot in terms of what I was doing while in graduate school, in terms of my own coursework, my research, managing research assistants, being a writing consultant. I didn't talk about a couple of other opportunities that I had because we don't have enough time, but I did a lot while in graduate school, and at a certain point I did feel burnout. I did feel like I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay in bed and stare at the wall. And so burnout can be a very real side effect if you are ambitious and you're focusing on the next step and not really being present and living in the now. And so I think it's for each individual person to decide, do the pros outweigh the cons? And for me it did, and that is just my personality type. I'm used to doing a bunch of things at once in order to just sustain me and keep me interested. All right, thank you, and I'll see y'all next time.